Wind it up. Wind it up.
Annihilating rhythm.
All right, well, welcome to the Crane Bar. You're here with Sydney Rave History and Mallorca Lee. Welcome.
Cheers.
Thanks so much for joining us today.
Thanks for having me.
We're just going to have a nice little wee chat. So this is your 19th tour.
19th or 20th tour. We'll
Not
try to
quite
work
sure.
that out. It would be awesome if it was the 20th
It would be.
to tie in with the 20th Eki Thump party.
And do you think about when you do come to Australia, you've been posting recently about the jet lag and how
Yeah.
it affects you. Does it get any easier, this 26-hour flight?
No, it kind of gets worse. Because I think psychologically you know it's coming. And then you go, you can never prepare for it.
And does touring still feel like work or pleasure?
Touring, gigging is pleasure. The touring bit, as in the travelling, I always view that as the bit you get paid for. Because that's the shit that I hate. Knowing like I'm too cool to travel, but I don't like. I don't enjoy traveling. You know, I don't enjoy flying. I enjoy meeting people. I enjoy doing shows. But everything in between.
Well, so 5 years' time, you're going to be at that dilemma of, is it your son's 12, saying, Dad, I want to go to my first party.
Yeah.
What's going to be your reaction?
Get to your room. I'm going to lock the door.
Is it scary?
Yeah, I think just dealing with a teenager or whatever. I think it's karma, you know.
Okay.
So this is you getting the shit that you gave your parents, kind of thing.
Absolutely. Are they into dance music?
My son's into hip hop and my daughter's likes dance music.
Nice. You've
Yeah.
done well.
Yeah.
Well, the Sydney Rave History community is predominantly made up of 30 to 50-year-olds who went hard in the 90s, and a lot of us have children and teenagers.
Yeah,
and we're going
yeah.
through that dilemma, and we're watching the current scene with trepidation. What's it like worldwide, the youth of today in the parties?
I don't know. What are kids like out raving?
Yeah, the young'uns.
Well, it's bizarre. I don't do the old school thing all the time. It's only like certain shows. So most of, well, but 90% of my gigs are in nightclubs and raves and festivals where the crowd are
Yeah.
half my age.
Yeah.
And it's bizarre because some of them are getting into you for the first time. Some of them are there because their parents were into you and they were brought up on their parents' old rave tapes and my music. I used to get kind of like feeling weird when somebody go, oh, my parents really loved your music and I'm into your music.
You feel
You know,
old.
Virgin, I want to slap the kid. To now I'm like, oh, that's so cool, you know.
Brilliant.
And I've done promoted a few parties of my own called 1994. And what's been touching is parents bringing their kids to raves
Wow.
and enjoying a night together, and the parents saying to the kids, this is what we used to do, and they're doing it with their kids, and I just think that's a blast, you know.
My son won't let me take him. He said no.
It's just maybe too cool for that.
So back to the early days when Acid House was just coming out.
Yeah.
If you can think back that far, did you ever think it was just a fad and it wouldn't last?
Well, back then I just thought it was a future, you know. I just thought I've never heard this music before. It really did blow my mind, you know. I mean that, you know. I felt as if I was hearing things, and I genuinely felt like everything I was experiencing it for the first time. And I think that's kind of sad because this generation will never, and this generation will get it because they genuinely hear things for the first time. But we heard it for the creation of those sounds and noises for the first time, you know.
It was special.
Yeah, from the drum machines to the synthesizers, they'd never been used like that before. So I think that was special. That was a mind blow.
And so you started into your music career quite easily by the sound of it, from what I've read. Did you have a moment in time when you knew that was it, that was your career?
No, and you know what? I've never even had that. I've always felt kind of like somebody's going to stop me and go, "Wait a minute, what are you doing, mate?" That's, you know, because it was just through an interest. You know, I always put music production, music to me is like a drug.
Sure.
This is the way I've always seen it. You know, I became addicted at an early age. You know, and I was buying it to the point where I couldn't afford it.
Yep.
So I started making it to supply my own addiction.
Okay.
And then to fund that, I started selling it, which in turn helped me buy more for myself as an equipment and then create it. So it's kind of like, I view it as a sort of reverse addiction.
Absolutely. And had you left a career behind? Was there a career in the past?
I used to design. I worked in IBM designing motherboards for computers, and then I went on to make hard drives.
So you could have been rich.
No, but this is the thing. I wasn't very good at doing that. You know, I think I was just again attracted to computers and computing and just sort of technology. I think.
You did well then.
No, you know, I think I just kind of fell into things. You know, it was just that was what I was interested in.
What were your parents like? Were they happy with your career?
No, they've always been cool. Like, you know, if you're interested in something, do it. You know. But my father went from when I was making music and beats in my room to turn that shite down to you're actually doing well, and you know, he went from that noise upstairs to being a kind of fan. You know.
That's brilliant.
Yeah.
That's fantastic.
Not in the early days, it wasn't. He was just going crazy because I'd be up all night smashing it out and all that.
I'm sure we can all relate to that.
Yeah.
Well, over here in the late 80s, we were pretty much a year behind in the mainstream trends, and we tended to have this addiction with the American trends. We sort of caught up with the underground scene, and it didn't take long until, you know, we caught on to the dance music scene. When you first came over and were asked to play over here, what were your expectations of Australia?
It was just like, wow, Australia, you know, the other side of the world. Never knew what it would be like because '94 was the first time that I came here. So that very year, Ultrasonic had started travelling. That was it. You know, we broke into Germany, then the rest of Europe opened up, then it was like the rest of the world they wanted. So that was just like, wow, Australia, get to play in Australia. Never once thinking what the party or the scene was going to be like, because in many ways we just thought dance music had taken over the world, you know, and we were kind of riding in the crest of the wave. So getting to Australia and then meeting the guys who had booked us, who were actually kids from school, that they put on a rave party and booked us, and then the rave party just blew up. That was exciting as well, you know, just who are still, I'm meeting them actually when I'm here because we're still good friends and all that. It's just totally bizarre.
When you're talking about MDMA?
Yeah.
Yeah, well, pretty much it was arguably the peak of our rave scene. Big parties, everything like that, and so many people talk fondly of that night.
Yeah.
Pretty much because of Ultrasonic. What are your memories of it?
The first one, I don't have any memories of the first one because I remember just being right off the plane and sleeping on a beanbag backstage.
As you did.
You know, like heavy jet lag, and I think, shit, we've got a show, and it was in a warehouse somewhere, and obviously in Sydney.
Yeah.
I don't know where the warehouse was, and then it was just like everybody was going nuts in this sort of rave, and I just remember doing the gig, and I genuinely don't have many memories of the first one.
Okay.
But the second one, MDMA 2, you know, I can shut my eyes and see the tent, see the crowd right to this day. You know what I mean? Getting goosebumps kind of thinking about it and all that, you know.
Well, I've got some photos for you to take, and they're of the MDMA night, so they might
The first one?
Yeah, they might actually jog your memory.
Yeah.
These are from Jason, thank you very much. And
Wow.
some of them are from the stage perspective and some of them from the audience perspective.
Yeah.
So it might be...
Somebody posted a TikTok video on my page, and it was some of that shot at the first MDMA. 'Cause
there's a lot of footage out there.
Yeah.
Suss it out on Singing History.
That's awesome, isn't it? Who's that thin, young, handsome man? I see, there's the thing, I didn't even know there was as many people there.
We should find out how many.
It's probably one of those gigs where everybody that was there enjoyed it, but then there's probably loads more that pretend they were there. because it
Oh,
was it's
yeah.
such a kind of big gig at the time, you know, like one of those gigs back in the 60s. Everybody's like, yeah man, Jimi Hendrix, I was there. No, you weren't. You were 5.
Well, I wasn't, so
You
I'll
weren't
quite
there?
happily admit it. I don't know where I was.
But you know what I mean? It's one of these gigs. It's probably everybody who went holds that night in such high regard.
Happy Valley One does the same for everyone.
Yeah. Well, I mean that's that's the genius about this. In that time, you know, it was special. You know, it was mad.
Yeah.
Even looking at the trainers I was wearing, I remember the trainers. It was,
Really?
yeah, it's
And
bizarre.
why the white? Who did the white?
Well, you know what? The white tracksuit. That was. I'm a massive Public Enemy fan,
Ah.
and in I think it was 88, 87. I went to see them live, and they've just come out in white tracksuits. You know, and it was just like, you know, these cool black guys. Just, you know, my favourite band in white. You know, you just couldn't miss it. You know, and so when we got the band up and going. I suppose there was that sort of pantomime aspect where you had to sort of just stamp your identity sort of thing, and I was like, you know what, we need to dress in white, you know, and we needed the logo sort of thing, so the big US logo, that was kind of like, I suppose, like Flavor Flav's clock.
Absolutely.
So back then I would have told you it was just, you know, I had this great idea, but I'm happy to say now, you know, I was influenced by
There you go.
a huge Public Enemy fan, and that was where the white came from. The beanie hat, even when I was raving, for some bizarre, I don't know why, because it's fucking so hot in raves, I would wear a beanie hat, and that just sort of stuck. And I used to wear my old rave hat, so sort of good luck at the gigs. And then I think, I don't know if someone said to me, or you know, it was maybe like the record label saying, you know, you should put a logo on that and we could sell them. And I think that's why I ended up doing the white ultrasonic beanie.
Well, I'm sure there's going to be a few t-shirts and beanies at Icky Thump on Saturday.
Yeah.